The following video and continued growth of this channel are made possible by your support over on patreon.com/616entertainment. Sign up today at any level you choose and help bring these brand new projects to life. Or if you're looking for a brand new t-shirt, maybe stop by prowrestlingtees.com/616entertainment. I got you covered. Oh, what's up, DanDans? My name is Ian. Welcome to Mortal Kombat Monday. This is a very special episode because we are going to play Mortal Kombat on Game Boy for the first time ever. We're going to select Scorpion. There is no announcer to say Scorpion because this is the Game Boy, so we just have some music to work with. I'm not going to say great music. I'm not going to say terrible music. It's some music, all right? Now, don't get me wrong, there are some fantastic soundtracks on the Game Boy. This is not necessarily one of them. Now, I would like to preface this episode with this information, not disinformation, but this information, okay? Don't get it twisted. I have played Mortal Kombat on Game Boy exactly one time for about 3 minutes, and it was about 2 minutes ago. I am currently using the Super Nintendo and the Super Game Boy that the one and only Mr. Beef sent over to me when he parted with his collection, and he was looking for a good home for it, and I said, brother, I got a good home for it. And he sent it on over, so this copy of Mortal Kombat plus Mortal Kombat 2, both games are on one Game Boy cartridge. That's the only thing that was mine. This Super Nintendo, this Super Game Boy belonged to Mr. Beef, so shout out to Mr. Beef as always. I've had correspondence with Mr. Beef since he shipped a portion of his collection over to me, and he was like, hey, you don't have to shout me out like in every video. And I'm like, well, every time I use some of the shit that you gave me, I'm going to. So I am playing as Scorpion here. I keep backing off because I'm trying to throw the spear, you know, the get over here, the harpoon, call it what you will, and it just doesn't work. It's back B, and it just doesn't work. All right, it just here. Well, let's try the fatality. All right, forward, A. Forward, A. That's what it's supposed to be, and it just doesn't work. So there is a ridiculous delay through the buttons I press on the Super Nintendo controller and what happens on screen. So we are gonna do our best, you know. We're going to do our best to try and pull off one of these fatalities, but until then, it's time for the second fight, Scorpion versus Raiden. And we are at the, what was this? What level is this? This is kind of an amalgamation of levels. That background asset is actually from the pit. Technically the bottom of the pit, and the front is like the Shaolin Monk Monastery sort of deal. So here on the Game Boy, you know, Probe Entertainment and Acclaim are doing what they can. This is extremely... I am tapping A viciously down here, and that's how long it took to throw an uppercut. Holy shit. Now, you may have noticed that this video is not titled Mortal Kombat on Game Boy Full Playthrough. That's because I don't think I'm going to beat this. I don't think it's going to happen, if I'm just being honest with you. We are here today not to play all the way through, not to get all the way to the end. We are here today to experience this a little bit. And if you guys like this episode, and if you want to see more of Mortal Kombat on Game Boy, then there's no reason we can't revisit it. I also have Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 on Game Boy, believe it or not. So there's no shortage of things to check out for... Oh, fuck! No shortage of games to check out for the first time here on Mortal Kombat Monday. And I got a comment recently that said, hey, what happened to the Mortal Kombat Deception Conquest mode playthrough? It's not done yet. We're not there. We are only, what, 5-6 episodes into Mortal Kombat Monday Season 4? We will get back to that, don't worry. The issue right now is that I wanted to play all the way through Mortal Kombat 11, before Mortal Kombat 1 came out, you know, kind of like, what just happened there? Whoa, Raiden hit us with a fatality! Awesome, dude. Shout out to Raiden for giving us a fatality and we didn't have to do it. How about that? You know my rule. Scorpion's now dead and we have to play as somebody else. What was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. Let's check out fucking Liu Kang. Why not? It said game over, but we're still on the same spot. We're still on the second fight. I was talking about something. I don't know what it was. Oh, yeah. I wanted to play all the way through Mortal Kombat 11 before MK1 drops. You know, as a refresher, to be up to date. And, so that means that, what? 4 of the first 5 episodes of Mortal Kombat Monday Season 4 have been MK11. And I'm not complaining. I can just tell from the numbers that you guys are over MK11. You guys have probably seen that story mode, played through it yourself a number of times. So maybe I'm a little late to the party on playing through Mortal Kombat 11. Hey, it is what it is, you know? But I promised it. We're gonna finish it probably within the next week or so. And then we'll do some other stuff, you know? I wanted to mix in that whoa, got him! Nope, not quite yet. I wanted to mix in that MLB Slugfest Loaded. Did they just give... Wow, the judges give Raiden the round on a timeout victory. When does that happen on the home console version, right? I wanted to get through MK11, and I wanted to get some fancy schmancy episodes in, and that's what we're doing. I'm having fun with Mortal Kombat Monday Season 4. As always. At the time that you guys are watching this, or at the time that I'm recording this, I should say, it is what? Sunday, August 13th, which means you guys are going to see this tomorrow. This is the latest I have ever recorded an episode of Mortal Kombat Monday, and if you're like, why are you so behind? What's happening? I'll tell you what's happening. It's the goddamn... text message. It's the goddamn Man of Steel 10 years later retrospective. Warner Brothers are up my fucking asshole, and they will not stop copyright claiming the video. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I might, you know what I might have to do is just put up a version that is not gonna make me any money, and that that fucking sucks because I'm not doing anything wrong. I am fully in line with fair use laws and copyright laws, but you know, the billion-dollar corporations can do whatever they want to the little guy, and Raiden can do whatever he wants to the little guy, and he's gonna kill Liu Kang as well! Liu Kang and Scorpion, both killed at the hands of the Thunder God! Jesus Christ. Raiden is not playing around today. Raiden is the Warner Brothers to my Man of Steel. Do we go boop, bop, beep? Yes, sir. Sonya Blade, and now they're switching up the competition. Now we're gonna face Sub-Zero, I guess, because Raiden, they don't want to see Sonya die in her first attempt. So, but yeah, DanDans, the Man of Steel 10 years later, the unedited, finished version has been on Patreon for about a week. And the reason it's on Patreon, it's not a scamola. I'm not saying like, oh, you have to pay to watch this. I'm saying YouTube, I can't get YouTube to leave me the fuck alone. And when I say YouTube, I really mean Warner Brothers. So Patreon does not have like a built-in algorithm like that where they can just fucking rat on people for breaking rules that don't exist. So over on patreon.com/616entertainment, if you are signed up, you can watch the Man of Steel 10 years later video right now. But if you're not and you don't want to, that's fine. But at this point, I don't have a date for you on when it's going to hit YouTube. I do have a date for Sub-Zero, and it's with Sonya's fucking foot. The big head kick knockout. Sub-Zero might be into that, you know? He does cover his mouth and his nose with a cloth mask. But if Sonya's foot is coming his way, you never know. He might drop that mask down, you know what I'm saying? I'm not into feet. Let me be clear about that. It's not my scene. Not my deal. I'm not judging anybody who is. I just don't get it. Not my deal. You know what I'm saying? Uppercuts are my deal. Get out of here, sucker. Get out of here, sucker. Man, I wish I could do one special move. You know? Wouldn't that be sick if we could do one special move? We gotta stop fucking around looking for special moves. We just gotta focus on winning. And we can win this round the same way we won the other one. Just stand there and throw high kicks and Sub-Zero will take it because he's into it. You know what I'm saying? Sonya Blade ends our losing streak here on this episode of Mortal Kombat Monday. We are back in business. The Special Forces General Major Sonya Blade, Major Jackson Briggs. What was she? What was Sonya? What was her deal? I don't know. But I do know that Kano is a bad man, and he's gonna get his ass kicked by Sonya Blade here. The way it should be. Although I said last week on Mortal Kombat Monday that, you know, we're playing with all these different universes, all these... Oh, why does he get special moves? All these different iterations of these characters. I would like a universe where Kano and Sonya are romantically involved. Is that so sick of me? Is that sick? I don't know. I think there's always been a bit of sexual tension there. I'm obviously kidding when I say that. Because there's not. Sonya hates his guts. But could you imagine if there was? You know? Could you imagine a universe where Sonya went down the wrong path and she was the leader of the Black Dragon and Kano was the Special Forces son of a bitch? You know? A little something like that? I don't know. We're just playing with the options here. There's no rules now. Nobody's ever dead. Nobody's ever gone. It's goddamn Mortal Kombat. Jump, kick, spam, and it's still not gonna be enough. Kano with a head kick that sent us flying. I'm going to assume that that was Kano's fatality, and we are now going to consider Sonya Blade dead. So, 50% of the roster are now dead. We have to move on to somebody else. We're not going to be Kano because that's who we are actively fighting. Who's dead? These three. Bottom three are dead. We are going to check out Liu Kang. Have I played as Liu Kang yet? I don't remember. The opponent has switched back to Scorpion DanDans. What are you playing? I am playing Diablo 4. I don't have a lot of free time. I am so wrapped up in this Man of Steel bullshit that all of my time has gone into that. I am happy to report... Oh, goddamn special moves, son of a bitch. I am happy to report that... Throw the uppercut, Lou. That with the Man of Steel video being fucked up, there's only one thing to do, and that is to work on the next one. So, the next retrospective is the Batman/Batman Return of the Joker double-header retrospective. Both NES games, classic NES games, developed by Sunsoft. I am already probably halfway through writing that, and I'm really happy with the way it's shaping up. Sometimes I feel, especially when I cover movies, sometimes I feel like I'm a little too long-winded when I try to tell the stories, and I try not to just be a play-by-play guy and tell you every little thing that happens. There are certain times where that feels necessary, you know? But then there are other times where I feel like, holy fuck, this is so long. Maybe I don't need to offer all of these details. But with the NES Batman retrospectives here, I'm switching it up. I came at it with a with a completely different mindset. Oh, don't know. Come on. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm trying to do Liu Kang's fatality. Nope, doesn't work. Nothing works, apparently. I came at the Batman NES retrospective with a different mentality, to where it doesn't open up with, you know, a ton of history or anything like that. It opens up immediately with a joke, where I think the first line is, you know what's awesome? The NES. So, I think, we're going to be pretty lighthearted in that one, and I think it's going to be fun. And I have really good stories, in my opinion. I have great stories to tell about the Batman NES Sunsoft game. If you've been watching this channel for a long time, you've probably heard me mention it in passing that Batman on NES is actually the first video game I ever played in my life. And yes, it is one of the hardest games in the NES catalog. So the joke there is like, what a hell of a way to start, right? But yeah, man, Batman on NES, the first video game I ever saw. Whoa, the ice, dude! You know how many times I tried that in my fucking practice round, and I couldn't get it even once. But we got that round, sucker. So many great memories of Batman on NES. Really love that game. Really holds up. Return of the Joker is not exactly in the same I mean, technically it's in the same conversation because I'm going to be covering it in the same video. But as far as quality is concerned and legacy, nobody looks back on... Throw the uppercut, Lou! Fucking God! Nobody looks back on Batman Return of the Joker the way they look back on Batman the video game, you know? And we will dive into that, and we will talk about the differences between the Batman full release and the beta version that eventually hit the internet, seemingly the beta version that Nintendo... Whoa! Did I duck that? I guess I ducked that. That Nintendo Power got their hands on that had totally different cutscenes and different boss fights. It's going to be a really fun video, and I think you guys are really going to like it, and I don't like losing that round there, I'll tell you that much. That doesn't feel exceptionally great in any way. But yeah, man, the work continues. I'm hard at work on a lot of things. We're going to see what happens with this Man of Steel video, man. I'm so glad I never announced a release date for it. I just said that it was coming soon, because I don't miss release dates, ever. The only thing I've ever done on this channel is move something up. Head kick. We're not even going to try. You can't knock him into the pit, so don't worry. We didn't miss anything. There is no spikes at the bottom. There are no spikes at the bottom, I should say, here on the Game Boy, so don't worry about it. Liu Kang versus Sonya Blade. Let's fucking go, guys. Oh, that Man of Steel video chaps my fucking ass, dude. I'm on round 13 of having to go in and make edits. You know what's fun? I should probably leave in like 15 minutes. I am going to play Dungeons and Dragons for the first time in my life. Sonya was looking for Frankensteiner, but apparently Liu Kang wasn't home, even though I was fucking standing right there for it. You fucked up. You fucked up. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons in my life. I have some friends who have played in the past, and we've been talking about doing this for years. I'm really just looking forward to the improv aspect of it and being a fucking loon and having a good time. I looked at the character creation sheet and all of that stuff, and I found it fucking mind-numbing and impossible to pay attention to. So really, No Taxes Nigel Bravo, my co-host for GM Showdown. He is the Dungeon Master. He is well-versed in Dungeons and Dragons. Nigel offered to basically make a character for me. So, it wasn't from scratch. Nigel was like, tell me basically, like, what you want to be, and I will put it together, and then you can look it over and see if you like it. And I was like, man, could I be, like, not a great fighter, but, like, fast, you know? Like a guy who is capable of figuring some shit out. He's a good talker. He can work the group out of some jams, but I can't necessarily walk up to, like, a big bad boss and then just, be the man and take him out with one punch. Just like I can't land one punch on fucking Sonya Blade here. So, my character is whatever the fucking cat race is. I look like the fucking Khajiit from Skyrim. I guess. I don't have a name. We start. It's currently 3:21 p.m. We're gonna start playing at the artist formerly known as Mike Charles' house at 4 o'clock. So I gotta leave soon. I don't know what my character's name is. I don't know what his background is. I'm gonna make it up on the spot, and that's gonna be who I am. But all I know is apparently my stats are what I wanted them to be, and I'm ready to fuck around and see if we can get into some trouble. I'm probably gonna make some sort of mistake and get killed very early on. And I'm kind of looking forward to just creating all-out chaos, you know? I like the idea of Nigel Bravo, our dungeon master, posing some sort of... And I assume this is how it works. So like I said, I've never played. He's gonna pose some sort of situation to us, like, you happen upon a beggar. He puts out his hand, and I'm just gonna be like, stab him. At which point, I imagine everybody else will panic, and be like, "Why did you stab that man?" But I don't know, man. You never know. How do we know that guy wasn't gonna stab us? You know? I don't know how Dungeons and Dragons works. If there's anybody listening to this or watching this right now who is like a Dungeons and Dragons like, long timer, you're probably like, oh my god, you would be the worst person to deal with. Liu Kang kills Liu Kang with a giant uppercut! Oh my god! So that's another guy down. The only people not dead at this point in time are Kano and Raiden. So we will check out Raiden. And it's a mirror match. We are down in Goro's lair. You can see the eyes of the Oni boys behind us. Which Raiden do you like? Do you like kind of dirty off-white Raiden, or do you like dehydrated piss Raiden? Which one's your favorite? It's kind of like the... Oh, I can do it. I don't know if that was just... Is that down up? Hold on. Down up. No, it's not. So how did I do that? I don't know how I teleported. I guess I did a special move. I don't know how I did it. But I did it. Was down forward B, down forward A, up down up. Oh, well. Now I'm trying to figure it out and I'm getting my ass kicked in front of the Oni boys. See those Oni boys back there? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey man, I think we found a winning formula. He looks like a starfish. I think we found a winning formula. If we just keep our feet planted and we throw naked head kicks, the AI doesn't seem to mind. See? From right here, kick. Well, maybe he minded a little bit. He came down, he tried to inspect my belt up close and personal. Let's see if we don't even have to do anything. If I just stand here and I'm just mashing the fucking A button. Yeah, that's it. That's all we had to do. A little bit of a big comboski right there. Hard punches and dehydrated piss Raiden was not long for this world. How you doing? I would like to give a shout out to the one and only Patches Lugosi, who is sleeping in the living room right now. Trying not to disturb him. I'm recording this in my bedroom. You know, Patchy's 13 and a half years old. You gotta let the old men get their beauty sleep, you know? I don't want him to be grumpy. Sometimes he gets grumpy in his old age. He doesn't bite, he's not mean, but sometimes he gets a little ornery and he'll be like, "Arr." He doesn't show teeth, he doesn't get aggressive, but he talks. I don't even say it's a growl, I just, "Oh, Frankensteiner from Sonya Blade!" I just say he talks. And I'll be like, "What's up, buddy? What do you need?" Most of the time it means I'm hungry. Sometimes it means you're being too loud. Cease this for the evening. Sonya looking for a Frankensteiner, but Raiden... Oh shit, I forgot this is a mirror match. Well, that didn't take long. The team of Sonya Blade and Sub-Zero able to dispatch of Raiden rather quickly. And DanDans, I think this is going to be our last fight. You know, we've already fucking basically seen everything. There's not much meat on the bone here with Mortal Kombat on Game Boy. Just wanted to get in. Just wanted to get a look-see. You know what I'm saying? We have seen... Oh, Frankensteiner! We have seen the entire roster. We've seen every level at this rate already. But I you know what? I'm not going to cut it off if we win. If we lose, that's it. But if we can somehow pull out this victory, then we'll keep going. The red sky on the pit is something to think about. Sub-Zero with odd colors, but we're doing the best we can here on the Super Game Boy. Oh! We are basically down to our final 2 hits. And if I have to jabroni jump kick... Whoa! If I have to jabroni jump kick a Palooza this man... to try and eke out a victory, I will do it! Bow before the Thunder God! How do you like that? We're still alive. We're still breathing.
Sonya Blade, you son of a bitch.
You know what? I have not had a chance to talk to you guys since the last Mortal Kombat 1 trailer dropped. I'm talking of... Oh, dude, I uppercutted her right in the asshole there. She went forward for a Frankensteiner. Goodness gracious. The most recent Mortal Kombat 1 trailer starring Havoc, Reptile, and Ashra. Holy fuck. That's the best trailer yet. I am so hyped on a babyface Reptile who is doing something in the story worthwhile. Let's fucking go on that, DanDans. Hell yeah. So happy to see Havoc back, and I'm really just happy to see Ashra back doing something, you know? Ashra in her original? That's not even a word. Ashra in her original appearance. I mixed initial and original into original. Ashra in her... I can't say it! Her first appearance in Deception, she was basically just Lady Raiden. You know, because they made her costume so similar when that's never what she was. So to see her now embracing her, like, babyface demon form, hell yeah, dude. Let's get these 3D characters something to do, and let's get you guys something to do. Let's get you on your way. Enjoy the rest of your day. This was another episode of Mortal Kombat Monday. We checked out MK on the Game Boy. How you doing? Shout out to Mr. Beef. DanDans, I love ya, and I'll see you next time.